YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host TKK and we are back with another video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Listen, it's Wednesday evening and I'm actually about to get ready to go live. So as you're seeing this on Thursday, we went live the night prior. I'm planning to try to do lives every Sunday and Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern time frame PM or after. So it really does vary. Okay. So I got a thumbnail I created with the 8 o'clock time, but don't hold me to that all the time. I'm trying to get more regular with this. In any event, I'm definitely not going to go live on Sunday because it's Super Bowl in the United States. And so, I'm not going to be trying to, go live when I know I'm going to want to watch the game. In any event, guys, like I said, so I'm going to be actually doing this a little bit more regular. But I wanted to make this video to talk to you guys about my decision to go with the Samsung S95C in 77-inch versus waiting out for the Sony A95L. Okay, so it's really short and sweet and to the point, actually. My taste is a little bit more simplistic than it might seem. While I definitely want to try to capture whatever I think is going to be the best representation of picture quality, I do also hate waiting. I find myself to be pretty patient with things, but there's some things that, I will definitely bend on if it means that I can get what I personally feel like I need much sooner. So I've been absolutely loving the A95K. It's an amazing TV. That is the 2022 quantum dot that you definitely wanted to have last year, and it's still a great TV this year. And I'm going to be looking forward to making comparison videos of that TV in 65-inch versus the S95C in 77-inch. But I've been watching this TV every night in 65-inch in my bedroom. And when I had it down in the living room, I didn't like the arrangement, how I had the seating. And when I moved it the way that I wanted to, it was just too small. So I'm just like in this place where I'm like, yo, I love this picture quality, but the TV isn't big enough. And here we go. In 2023, we have the first 77-inch quantum dot, and it is the S95C. So pretty simple to the point. They beat Sony to the punch. Sony doesn't even have any information out yet. And this is their game. This is how they play it. So the enthusiast for Sony's lineup is definitely going to know to wait. They're going to wait things out. They know that they're going to get probably arguably the best picture processing. They win all the shootouts, time and time again. So very innovative from that perspective. But for me, I'm looking at all the pros that I'm going to get. I am going to get the 4 HDMI 2.1. I'm going to get 144 hertz native. I am so excited for that, guys. Like really excited for that, because this is really good in the space of playing in 1080p and even QHD. QHD is still a great option if you can sit far enough from it. I'm excited to test how pixelated things might look in QHD, being able to fully maximize on max settings and 144 hertz with variable refresh rate being active, because that was a big thing for me. The workaround, unofficial support of 144 hertz with the S95B last year. I seen some screen tearing and some inconsistencies in my panel. And, I was just like, man, if this was a real thing, like locked in, great. But in any event, it just comes out to be a great option for me. And I really want to take you guys on this journey, because what I'm going to actually be doing is doing a little light remodel from an aesthetic perspective to my living room, which currently has the 77-inch C1. So I'm actually going to paint the wall. I'm going to do some new audio. I'm going to have a great time with this TV, and I'm going to bring you guys on this journey. So you can expect a lot. But I just wanted to go ahead and put that statement out there as to why I decided to go ahead and jump on the Samsung train. Now, in other news, I think it's extremely aggressive that they were first to come out with the 2023 TV. Like, I don't even know if any TV is even out yet. And I feel like, guys, we are in February. We're in the beginning of February right now, and I've already bought that TV. That is a very aggressive statement, right? To add to that, I don't know what Samsung's deal is with this save the best for last. So the best is going to be what? The 8K. I understand that they're planting that seed. They're putting that 8K out there to say, hey, look, this is what you're going to want in the future. But for me, I'm personally not buying into that. I did have a gentleman that asked me last night in the comment section of one of my community posts, why am I not looking at the Z2, the Z3? I didn't even know what those were. And I mean, like, I knew what those models were, but I didn't think to put that together to say that this is the LG's 8K. Listen, guys, 8K is not for me at all. It's not for me, guys. There's not even an 8K upscale Blu-ray player out, which is very alarming to me. Nobody has jumped on the train to make one of those to give you, a reason to want to buy physical media to see it upscaled. I feel like the only real reason that you should be buying an AK is if you're going to be, building a gaming PC for it. The biggest issue for me with that is we don't have a graphics card out right now that can do 8K gaming. And the biggest thing there is we're still down back to 60 hertz or 60 frames per second. So it's kind of like a step in the wrong direction right now. I think in the next 3 to 4 years, 8K is going to be phenomenal. Once we get a taste of seeing a quantum dot or a white OLED in 8K that is going to actually have the features that we have more standard now. When we get to that point with whatever the new HDMI implementation is going to be in the future, maybe 7 years down the road, 6 years down the road, when we have an HDMI 2.2 that can do 8K 120, because it's coming. It's coming. It's going to be an 8K 120, a 4K 240 type of deal. And, it's going to be a thing, man. So when we get to that point, great. For now, though, I personally don't want to deal with, letting an 8K TV handle upscaling my 4K content that I have downloaded or that I'm physically playing. Just not interested in it. And watching YouTube 8K native content is just nah. I don't want to see trees and oceans and animals, and there's not enough raw content out there. So just to kind of answer that. But anyway, I'm going to get ready to get off of here so I can go ahead and start this stream. I appreciate you guys tuning in on this video. If you have any conversation piece, I see some of you good brothers jumped on that S95C. Let me know. Let's talk about it down in the comment section, man. We're going to have a great time within the next week and a half when I get this TV in the house. I'm already ready. I'm much more prepared than I was last year. So the content should come out in full doses and it should be some great content. So I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. Peace. God bless. And as I always say, max love.